Good job. Hey guys, it's Marine here, and so what do we have going on here? Well, today is Sunday, so it's gonna be smoker day. As you can see, I got my side firebox, and inside here I have a couple chunks of oak, white oak, that got from my dad. Yesterday I cured this for a couple hours, burned off any impurities, and then I got this set up over here. So this grill has a charcoal catcher which will raise up and down. So what I did is I raised that up all the way, and so heat coming in from here will hopefully get underneath that a little bit and help travel all the way down, so it gets a little bit more even heat. I can flip that over and get kind of the same effect, but we'll see how that goes. So inside I got some lump charcoal preheating, and I'm going to put that on top of the oak and just let that burn a little bit, let the whole thing get up to heat. And then from there I'm going to start feeding it with some white oak that I chopped up yesterday. This is going to be so much fun. Anyway, so I'll update you. I got 2 whole chickens that I will be grilling throughout the day, plus a tri-tip steak, and of course some hot dogs. So anyway guys, I will certainly enjoy this. Alright, so quick little update. With a coal, as you can see, you got over 300 degrees pretty quick, and really for chicken you want between 275 to 300 for some, and then down around 225. And that's one of the problems with using charcoal, is that it likes to burn pretty quick. So what I'm going to do is actually shut this. I'm using a stick because it gets hot, because that's where a lot of the heat vents. So shut that a little bit, and what that does is it slows the intake of air. I don't want to cut it off this vent, which I shut about halfway, because that will kill the fire. So what I'm going to do is just slow the outtake a little bit and see what it comes down. I really don't want to put any chicken on until that gets below 300. And so once it gets below 300 and stays there, I will quit making adjustments and get some chicken going. Alright guys, as you can see now, it is holding right about 200. So what I did is actually removed a lot of the charcoal. It would take about an hour and a half for that to burn down, and so I said hell with it, and pulled a lot of it out, and whew, that tastes good. Replaced it, well, you can't really see it, but replaced it with just some oak. So that's going to go, that's going to start producing a lot of smoke. But what I like about the oak is that it holds pretty consistently right at 200. So this chicken will take a little bit longer to cook, but I'm going to get a really good even heat from it. So here are the 2 victims. To lever, I could start them over here, probably a little bit warmer, and then just move them over this side to help even out the heat. But I feel like right in the middle is just a good spot to kind of keep them. About once an hour I'm going to be checking on the temperatures and actually rotating the chicken around. So I'm going to keep, if I was smoking some beef, I would just keep it right at 200. But chicken does want a little bit more, so I'll be using a little bit more fuel than I found about 2 sticks keeps this at about 200. We'll see what 3 or 4 do, depending on what kind of temps I get, so that I can easily do this going forward. So yeah, here's my backyard. Anyway guys, this is going to be really tasty. I'll give you an update if something interesting happens. Alright guys, so I just came out here to rotate the chicken. What I'm seeing is, over on this side, I got a lot of smoke coming out of the seam right here, and so I'm going to need to get some stuff to help keep that down. It's escaping over on this side as well. That's okay. I'm expecting to lose a little bit over here, but once it gets inside this main chamber, I want all the smoke coming out of the stack here. The oak is staying right at 200, which is just absolutely fantastic. So what this means is that if I want to do a brisket, oh, absolutely perfect, because with brisket, from what I've done some reading, over 225, which is the second or the first mark right past the 2, it can have some issues with just the toughness of the meat. So by it staying between 200 and 225, oh, it's gonna be so tasty. I can't wait to do a brisket. So came out and it flared up pretty good, so I'm going to actually get in here and remove a stick, reconfigure the fuel. So yeah, putting on 4 sticks, too much. Let's cut that one back quite a bit. Alright, so I removed a couple of those. I cut the flue down on top and cut it down here to about 1/4 on each. So give it a little bit, see where it goes. Come check in about 10 minutes. Alright, came back, and as you can see, the temps have dropped quite a bit. It was up at 375, so yeah, taking those out was the right call. Let's just quickly check on this. It's going to burn down pretty quick, so I need to keep an eye on it, and probably just go ahead and throw one of those back on there. I don't want this fire to go out, so alright, that's what I'm doing. Put one of those back on, and we'll see where it goes. This is exciting. Okay, so it's been about 4 hours. I just checked the temperature of the chicken. So it's been holding at about 220, or between 220 and 200 pretty consistently. Chicken's at about 140 internal, and you cook that up to about 160. It's at 4 hours again. The charcoal, or the lots of smoke. The wood is holding up just fine. So I am looking forward to eating this stuff, as is my wife. Alright guys, it has been about 5 hours, and here are the rewards. Winner chicken dinner. So here in about 20 minutes I'm taking these off. They look so daggone tasty. A couple things that I have noticed. One, I used a couple smaller pieces of oak to get this thing going back a little bit hotter, and using 2 pieces is bad. Using 1 is good when you're low temperature. Don't use 2. I actually shot it up to about 400 for within like 5 minutes. So 1 piece, not 2. I'll let you guys know how it tastes, but this will be the last one about this. I can't wait to give this a try. You guys enjoy.